There is nothing more pure, nothing more everlasting, nothing greater than the cleansing power of the flame. It will engulf us all in the end. Will you remain eternal? Are you everlasting? We shall see.
Welcome to Artsplained, the show where I explain art. My name is Michelle, and it's a sad day once again. In Rio de Janeiro, Brazil's National Museum suffered a catastrophic fire that is being described as a global tragedy. While there have been no injuries reported, officials estimate that as much as 90% of the museum's collection has been destroyed. The entire collection entailed more than 20 million artifacts, including Luisa, the oldest human fossil unearthed in the Americas, dating back 11,500 years. The building was the largest natural history museum in Latin America. It's still unclear what caused the fire or what has survived. The museum contained everything from dinosaur bones to ancient mummies to recordings of extinct indigenous languages. There were temple frescoes removed from the Roman city of Pompeii and even the world's largest collection of lace bugs. Certainly, one of the most priceless artifacts believed to have been destroyed was a royal Hawaiian feather cloak gifted to Emperor Dom Pedro I from King Kamehameha II in 1824. On Facebook, anthropologist Mircea Gomes said, "We Brazilians only have 500 years of history. Our national museum was 200 years old, but that's what we had and what is lost forever." Rio's Municipal Council for Cultural Patrimony also said, "I hope future generations will forgive us. We are a nation without memory, wandering through the cosmos without knowing who we were, what we could be, or even aspire to be. Now it is these ashes that must inspire young people to guide our nation." News publications have reported that what has survived is an herbarium, 13th century Torah scrolls, a portion of the museum's mollusk and vertebrate collections, and the famous Bendigo meteorite. A library of 500,000 books has also endured, which was located in a separate annex. More recently, it has been severely underfunded. Since 2014, the National Museum has not received its full annual budget of $128,000. This year, it only received $13,000. After the fire, protesters clashed with police while accusing Brazilian President Michel Temer of making false promises to raise private and public funds to help restore the museum and rebuild its collections. Since the fire, government officials have pledged $2.4 million towards the rebuilding process. An additional $1.2 million will go towards making the structure habitable. Wikipedia is now asking the public to send any photos or digital models made of the collection to Wikimedia, an open access image site. 3D models can be uploaded to Sketchfab. So, it seems like I'm going to be here for a while. Is there anything to do? Oh, hey, little guy.
All actions have consequences, some more dire than others. We do hope you enjoy your stay.
Wait, no, stop. Can I at least have a beverage? Oh. Brazil isn't the only country dealing with limited funds and decimated art and history collections. In 2016, an inferno also destroyed India's National Museum of Natural History in New Delhi. In the US, New York's Museum of Modern Art burst into flames back in April 1958. More recently in the US, President Donald Trump has called for drastically reducing funding to the country's arts organizations, public media, and museums. He has proposed that 4 agencies, the National Endowment for the Arts, the National Endowment for the Humanities, the Institute of Museum and Library Services, and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, split $109 million in 2019, down from over $900 million. What this shows is that we are not immune to the tragedy that occurred in Rio de Janeiro. Certainly, defunding agencies isn't the same as destroying artifacts. But it is these agencies that support and fund projects that have artistic merit and cultural significance. Without these agencies, we will lack the ability to preserve artistic works that truly reflect who we are, whether that's a seemingly mundane urinal or a starry night. We've got very important work to do, and that involves celebrating something that most either put on their walls and later ignore, or just ignore altogether. Go to a museum. It'll fill your brain, and then you'll be a full person again. That's why we Artsplained. You're welcome. For now, all we can do is photograph and document our museums and vote in November. Thank you for watching Artsplained. What are your thoughts on this historic tragedy? Have you signed up to vote, or are you planning on drinking cough syrup once again? We hope you at least choose one of them. Always make a choice. See you next week.